Gawker's Kinja commenting platform. So while many news organizations are shutting down their commenting, Huffington Post is disallowing anonymous commenting. A lot of newspapers are considering it or handing it over to a Facebook plugin, which amounts to the same thing. Gawker is trying to figure out how to maintain the value of it. So you can see their attempt at Valleywag, where the system is live and in action. What does it? It enlists readers to basically serve as comment police by giving them tools to do so. And there's so you can like individual commenters, and your history of deciding who's your favorite commenters will filter those people in rather than trying to filter the bad comments out. But just by doing that, you are filtering the bad comments out. There's good and bad about it. I'm mixed feelings about it. People have a tendency to favor those things they agree with and not those things they disagree with. So the salutary effect of having opposing viewpoints is diminished with this system. But at least they're trying. So good for them.
As the pseudo-moderator of this show, I will try and connect the dots as well as keep time. 16 minutes have gone by in the show, 16 minutes. But let me try and connect the dots before you jump in, BL. I want to connect the dots here between what David's saying, the Yelp issue, and the idea of anonymous. The issue here is that while the technology allows for people to comment and be candid, the culture has not caught up. This is the same thing why you have to have a whistleblower law, because we're still not, as a culture, receptive to identifying what's gone wrong in our society and fixing it and not shooting the messenger. And because we manipulate numbers so much, and it depends on money, the temptation to manipulate the review and the number of stars is easier than fixing the problem.
Yes, but whose responsibility is it to fix the problem? At least they're trying. And you know, this manipulation.
Who's trying?
Well, Google's trying, Gawker's trying. There are people who are trying to figure out how to deal with this, but you're also dealing with human nature. Who's going to fix that?
That's my point. That's
well, okay.
My point. It's not technology. Technology is not the problem. Technology is not the problem. Human nature is the issue. And if what happens is that because of social media, if I say something or I associate with someone that a client may not like, then you know what? I'm not gonna be forthcoming. I'm gonna go back to my circle of friends if somebody else is gonna be judgmental about who is in my network on LinkedIn.
Okay.
That's what the end of our Beyond podcast, Beyond Social Media podcast. Let me tell you where you can follow us. David is at e-strategyblog.com. The Daily Numbers is the Daily Numbers on Twitter, and D Erickson on Twitter. BL Ockman, she writes for Ad Age. She's at whatsnextblog.com, and she's on Twitter at whatsnext. And I'm at providentpartners.net and on Twitter as Albert Marugi. Subscribe, put comments in our YouTube channel, and check our Beyond Social Media Show Google Plus page. Till next week, have a great week.